Hi there again, everyone. Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here on my channel. Today I have another Dollar Tree DIY for you. And it only cost me $4 and some cents, so less than $5 to put together. And it's simple and easy enough for any one of you to do. So I've added it onto my original shower caddy craft wall organizer that I hung here on my door, behind my door, to maximize my space. And I've just added it on so that I can have storage for my washies. So sit back, relax, and watch this video, and I'll come back for a chat. You will need 2 of these zinc mats, like that they're durable, and they come in the color white. And also 6 containers. They come in a pack of 3, $4. So total, it's just $4. You will need twist ties. Of course, if you don't have twist ties, some folks do have twist ties around their house. They're usually in the garage. But if you don't have any twist tie laying around, that's another $1. So depending on whether you have a twist tie around your house, so you will only need a few of these. But again, like I said, this comes in a pack of 100 pieces, and it's $4. So just factor in. So it's less than $5. Okay. Of course, you would need scissors, not just to open this package, but of course to cut the twist ties, because you want to cut it to size. So let's first remove the label here. Okay, so since this is going to be one on top of the other, and my camera can only see certain angles, so I'm just going to be preparing it this way, although I'll be hanging it vertically, not horizontally. I just want to show you the concept here. So first, what you're going to do is connect these two. You're going to be aligning the frame, this portion here that doesn't have a hole, and then line up the holes just to make it neater and straight. Then choose one of the twist ties. So it's up to you if you want to put more than 2. You can. So I suggest putting maybe, so how many holes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so you could probably put two twist ties, one in the middle and then one on both ends. Make sure that you are going to put the knot where it's going to be at the back. I think, yeah, this is the back. You will see those marks there. So yeah, so what I'm going to be doing here, so I'm aligning it, line it up. You don't want it to be too crooked. So just make sure that you do that first. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one would be your center, because there are 11 holes. I'm just going to do that. Okay. Okay. So you can actually do this now. Maybe start off in the center. Sure, again, everything's lined up. Okay, sure that everything's lining up real good. Twist it here. There you go. They use this as handcuffs, right? So that's why you will know that this is really tough, built to last. So then cut. Okay. And do it here again. I suppose if you don't want to buy twist ties and spend money, if you have some wires, the only good thing about twist ties, especially the white one, is that it blends in. But if you want to make like some kind of decorations, use some ribbons as well, you can do that as well. Okay, and then the last one, not use the very first row, because if you're going to be using the top or the shelf on top of it, you may not have enough clearance for your hand. And so I'm suggesting here maybe use the second row, because this can occupy 2 rows. And you can just eyeball it. Just have enough room for your hands. So you give it at least a couple of rows in between, okay? So let me just twist them all up. Yeah, I still have more left. So what I'm thinking, so that it's easier to tie them up, start from the bottom, not from the top. Because if you're starting from the top, your hand is going to be obstructed. Here we go. Make sure that you insert it, center it, but I think what's going to happen here is that you are going to be centering it to where it is on the second here. See here? Second row here. You will use this solid one here. Use the second hole just to be more accurate for both sides. Estimating here. Oops, sorry. So you are inserting from here, from the bottom to this one here. So I've inserted in the second slot of the basket. So let me just insert it through the hole, not locking it yet, so that I can also do the same here. The tip should line up to where you are tying it. So let me just do it this way. I'm just making sure that everything's lined up. Sorry if you're not seeing everything here. Am I showing it in camera? There we go. I'm just making sure that it's lined up here, see? So that's, don't tighten it unless it's really lined up. Okay, so just wiggle it in a way that, here we go. Awesome. So that's good. 1 down, 11 more twists to go. Zip ties to go. So there's more. So the other side is easier because you've already tightened the grip on the other end. So that's it. Just wiggle it a little bit. There we go. There. Cut it. See, as long as the knot is at the back, you won't have to worry about it. Okay, it wouldn't show. Awesome. That's why I like the white one, because the twist ties will disappear. Sorta, right? It blends in. So that's why I say start from the bottom, so that when you're attaching the ties, you will not struggle. So let me just fast forward from here. Make sure you insert the same way you did on the bottom, and make sure that you also have 2 rows of those empty holes in between each container. So that way, like I said earlier, you will have a free access, unobstructed access to your washis or any item you are storing. So I'm going to just test it out for size, just trying to see if I will have comfortable access in between these 2 containers. I'll just readjust if it's not enough, but as you can see, there's enough space here. And of course, when it's hanging up, then it'll be easier even to hold like that one. Since I'm satisfied with the space in between the containers, I am going to go ahead and finish up attaching the rest of the containers. Okay, so this is the original Caddy, the shower Caddy craft wall organization wall, but I put it on the door because I'm trying to maximize the space of my craft room. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be installing or adding the extension that I created. Now keep in mind, this one that I've created, you don't really need to have a Caddy. I am just maximizing my space. I don't have to use my wall for this. If you want to install it on the wall directly, add 2 command hooks. I'm going to be putting the command hook on each end. Now if you're going to make several of these and put them all together, then you probably would need several command hooks. So just want to let you see this. See that? Then I am going to be inserting the hooks through the holes. So just make sure that you are lined up. So I've tested it already, and you would need the 2 ends, okay? And what's good about this shower Caddy, it's flexible enough just in case you think it's not aligned. So you see that? See how it's connected? Now you can leave it at that if you don't really need the ribbon Caddy, but like I said, maximizing my craft space is the name of the game. So I am going to be putting back the ribbon Caddy. And I'm linking down below. If you haven't seen the video of this original setup, I am linking it down below. So you can see there are some overlapping depending on how long you're going to pull the ribbon. Just adjust the spool and it'll go back up. I'm going to be filling this up with my washies, and I'll come back once I'm done. Okay, so as you can see, this is already done, and I've arranged them. There's still plenty of space in each container, and I will put a close-up here. Let's see if you can see it from here. So you can pretty much peek through, and that's why I suggest using white. So if I'm putting things that I need to look at the colors, I want them see-through, I want them neutral or white, and one so that I can see what I have. Okay, let me just move closer. So let me just show you how I have arranged this. First one will be just the metallics. And if you could see here, there's one here with mint, but there are metallic gold or gold foils, one in pineapple and one in hearts, and then this one has some mix, but there are some that are just pure gold metallics. And I'm going to be adding also my silver metallics. There I still have plenty of room. So I know already that if I'm looking for something that has metallics, I'll go here. Now the second container I have allocated for washis with words. So this one would be predominantly more orange in color. There's still some more space at the back. It's the reason why I like arranging them or storing them this way, because then I could see them through, like I said earlier, and I can just pick out. So this one here would be more for blacks. If I'm working on a theme that has black, then that's the one. The next one down is anything that has green, or this one would be more predominantly blue. And then this one would be more red and pink, fuchsia, that kind of thing. So there are still more colors out there. And yeah, so on top here would be all the pencils, the cutters, and the scissors. And then here are my twines, my baker's twines that I use for making traveler's notebook inserts. These are my ribbons that I can use for sewing and any project that I will use them with. Scrapbooking, I sometimes use this, not just the washi. I like the depth that it adds and texture. And of course, these are all my washis. Still in this angle, because in my vantage view, I can still see them. Okay, even though they're stacked up one on top of each other. Now, if this is a solid container, that'll be an issue. You're going to be fumbling for things. But yeah, again, just tip for you, maximize your space using vertical and compact way of stacking up things. And I plan to make more of this setup here, the whole caddy, or just a tip for you if you want to just do this the extension that I created just for washi. If you have a wide or long wall, go ahead and put them all together. What you can do is you can connect as you create them, no matter how long they are. Let's say you have 3 or 4 pieces, okay? Stack them up here. So you can add more from the bottom, add more to the left of this one and to the right of this one. So if you have a massive collection of washis, this is the perfect solution, and it's not going to break the bank. No matter how you do it, at least I've given you the system or the basic. And again, it doesn't have to be washis. I picture this as a cosmetic caddy where you can put your cosmetic brushes there. Here will be some of your other cosmetic essentials, maybe eyeshadows here, lipsticks, eyeliners, compacts, foundation, and then just color code them if you want to. In the kitchen, you can use this as spice racks. You can add this if you have a limited space in your pantry. You can put smaller containers here, just like, for example, if you have baby foods, you can stack them up here. Small canned goods. Inside the door of your kitchen pantry or inside the door of your kitchen cupboard, you can put different spices, just organize them that way. So again, this is a very versatile setup. It's not just for crafting. Okay, that's it. Thanks again everyone for watching this video, and give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Click subscribe and leave some comments down below, and I'd appreciate it if you share it as well. Have a great day everyone. Bye-bye.